ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. We are very lucky with Vaheguruji's Kripa that Maharaj has taken us to Gurbani, which is one of the most famous Gurbani. Although Gurbani is Guru's Bani, Guru's wisdom, every single word is Brahm Gyan, right? Every single word, every single tuk of Gurbani can make us meet Vaheguru. But Sukhmani Sahib Gurbani is very famous in Sikh culture. There is a reason for that. The main important reason is because it is very subtle, very easy to understand. But on the other side, if you will go through it, if you will take a deep dive, it is very, very deep. And we will try with Vaheguruji's Kripa to take a deep dive so that we can do a ashnan in this Gurbani. The word Sukhmani, I don't know if there is written anywhere, the meaning itself, maybe it is written. I have not researched on that level. But Sukh means happiness. Money is actually very different kind of a word. In mythological Hinduism or Indian culture, I should say, money word was used, and money was a kind of a thing which used to be there in certain kind of snakes. And if you get that money, you basically get all the powers, all the happiness of the world. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, as usual, Satgur's job is to take us out of the darkness and bring light in us. Not just a materialistic light, but a Gyan, Brahm Gyan, so that we can be more closer to Vaheguru. Maharaj says that power which you are looking for, that bliss, that happiness, that anand which you are looking for, that sukh which you are looking for, you don't have to look for any snake to find that happiness. Because they used to believe there are certain amount of snakes called nags, and they are called Ichhadari Nag. Ichhadari literally means that Nag or a snake can become anything. And why it can become anything? Because it has some powers of money. It has a money in it. If you take money out of the Nag or out of the Ichhadari Nag, then it can no longer change its form or change its shape. The power is all in the money. And there are a lot of movies and there are a lot of, mythological stories. It's all myth. It's all myth. A lot of legends, I should say, that people who get that money, they get all types of happiness and power and all. But if you will think about it, it's mostly related to the physical body, Sharir. Gurbani gives us the light by telling us where exactly that sukha, the money, is there. It was believed in the legends that money is there in snake's head. So Maharaj says, yes, it is there in your Dasam Dwar. When your Surt goes above your 9 doors, it is Sukham, it is subtle. There's no physical place for that. But that real Sukhmani, that real Naam, that real Anhad Bani, that real light, that real wisdom you will get if you will follow the instructions, because this Gurbani is Turki Bani Ai, Jine Sagli Chint Mitai. If you will follow the wisdom of Gurbani and if you will do what Gurbani is telling you to do. This Bani, fifth master, Tanshri Guru Arjan Dev Ji wrote this, and it is believed to be written in the Gurdwara in Amritsar called Ramsar, Gurdwara Ramsar. And there is a small place there they have made. I don't know how historically if it is true or not, but that's what they normally believe. That's where Guru Sahib sat and wrote this Gurbani, Sukhmani Sahib. A little bit of a brief history of the Gurbani. Now let's take a deep dive on it. Gaudi Sukhmani Mahalla Panjwa Slok, and this Gurbani will have sloks. First there will be a slok and then there will be Ashtpadi. Asht means 8. There will be 8 pads, 8 steps. We don't call them padi, we call them pad, the steps, Ashtpadi. 8 pads will be there, 8 steps will be there in every chakka of every slok and Ashtpadi. So it will start with like first there will be a slok and then there will be a Ashtpadi. 8 pads, 8 steps. I don't know if in one day we can create, we can go through all the 8 steps or not, but we will try whatsoever maximum we can do every day, because we have to do Simran also. Gaudi Sukhmani Mahalla Panjwa Slok Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. In lot of Puratan Granths, in the old Granths, in the old scriptures, always Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad comes first, and then it comes Gaudi Sukhmani Mahalla Panjwa, then Slok, and then all the Bani. Actually, that's how it should be, because it is basically Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad is we are invoking Vaheguru. We are invoking that this is written by Satguruji. And which Satguruji? Satgur Mera Sada Sada Na Ave Na Jaye O Abinasi Purkh Hai Sab Mein Rahya Samaye. That's Satguru. That is the primal Lord. That is the true Guru, which is there in everybody, which is the light. So normally it is also called Mangalacharan. For example, in Hindus or in the Sanatan Dharam, there was a tradition to start everything with Shri Ganesh. In Sikh tradition, everything should start with Ek Oankar Satgur Prasad or Ek Oankar Satnam Karta Purkh Nirpon Nirvair Akal Murti Juni Seven Guru Prasad. All different formats are there within the Gurbani, but that should come first. But lot of the new age stuff, we see this kind of a disconnect where it starts with Gaudi Sukhmani Mahalla Panjwa Slok, and that's most very very much common, but you will see the differences also. But the Mangalacharan comes after. It's okay, it's still there. We have to focus on the understanding, and we have to focus on what we need to do, the practical aspect, not in the technicalities, but just for the knowledge sake, I'm describing this. Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad. Vaheguruji is one. From the voice of Vaheguru, that humming sound, that Ong sound, that Nad sound, the whole creation has been created through that sound. Big Bang Theory. If we want to go back to the one Vaheguru, because Vaheguruji is one, he's there in everybody, then we have to connect with the Satguru. Satguru, one and the same thing. It's basically a wisdom which is in every one of us. It's the only true wisdom. It's the only true Guru which is there inside us. It is also called Atmaram. It is also called Shabad. It is also called Anadbani. It is also called Jyot. We have to connect with that Jyot, and through the Prasad Kripa, through the grace, through the mercy, we can connect back to the one. Once we will listen to this sound, once our mind will connect with this Jyot. Now the definition of Guru or Gur, what is the definition? A lot of times, many of us, when we say Hum avgun pare ek gun nahi amrit chhad bikhe bikhai maya mo parampa pulle sut dara so preet lagai ek uttam panth sunyo gur sangat teh milant jam tras bitai ek ardas paat kirat ki gur ramdas rakho sharnai, not Guru, gur ramdas rakho sharnai. Because Gur, when comes Gur, Guru's job is to give us the wisdom. That wisdom is Gur, right? So that's why we have to correct ourselves also. We all do mistake. I do more mistakes than anybody else here, but we have to say Gur. So same thing, the definition of Gur is there here. What is the Gur? And how can we surrender ourselves to the knowledge, to the Brahm Gyan, so that we can do, so that the ultimate aim is Pai Prapat Manuk Dehuriya, Govind Milan ki e teri bariya, Avar Kaj tere kite na kaam, Mil Saat Sangat Pach Keval Naam. The ultimate aim is to connect, to merge in one Vaheguru, that ik, through the sound, through that light, but only when we will have a wisdom of Gurbani Guru. Ad Gur e Name, Jugad Gur e Name, Sat Gur e Name, Shri Gurudev e Name, Ad Gur e Name. Now, a lot of people ask this question. Before Guru Nanak Dev Ji, did we had this knowledge? Did we had this Gyan? Where was the Satguru? Where was the Vaheguru then? Everything was there. That's what Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying. Ad Gure Name, before the creation, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak, Hosi be Sach. It will be there. It was there in every Jug. In every age, it was there. It will be there. It is there at present also. It will be there in future also. Ad Guru Name, I bow my head in front of that Gyan, that wisdom, that Satguruji, who is bringing light inside me and removing the darkness. The whole idea is to remove the darkness from inside us. The ignorance which we have. The biggest ignorance which we have is that we are this physical body. We are not physical body. We are just like Vaheguru. Man tu jot swaroop hai apna mool pachan. Je tusi Guru pyare ho, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਲੀਆਂ ਨਾ, you will not understand. Be very attentive. Ad Gur e Name, I bow. Name, namaskar karni. Bowing your head, just like when we do a matha take, when we bow our head in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. We are not bowing our head in front of any physical thing. We are bowing our head in the Brahm Gyan, in the love of Guru. Because why we have to love Vaheguru? Because our swas is given by that Guru. This physical body is given by him. Everything belongs to him. Ad Guru e Name, Jugad Guru e Name. He was there in every age. That's why I bow my head in front of him. Sat Guru e Name. He is the true Satguru. He is the only Guru. Satguru, Satguru mera sada sada na aave na jaye, o abinashi purkh hai, sab mein raya samaye. That Satguru Ji is in everybody. Samaya hai sareyan de vich. Shri Gurudev Name. Vaheguru. Shri Gurudev Name. Now listen to this very carefully. Shri word is only used when somebody is giving a light, or lust is very lustrous, very shining. So if we will read this, we will understand Maharaj is again and again telling us there is no physical Guru. That's why Sikhs believe in a Shabad Guru. There cannot be a physical Guru. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, who is writing that, is saying that it's only and only Shabad Guru. It's only Shabad. It's only the light. And a Guru, Satguru, there is no difference. The one, that's why, in pictures, physical pictures, man-made physical pictures of Das Guru Saban, which are obviously not Gurmat, they put a light at the back. Some aura is there. Because they had a little bit of understanding that this is a divine Guru. It's not some normal Guru of this world who teaches you a tabla, who teaches you a gatka, or who teaches, because the literal meaning of guru is a teacher. In Gurbani, no physical teacher can teach us. Only the light which is inside us can be connected with the Gurbani Guru. And you don't need anybody. If you directly connect with the Gurbani Guru, Maharaj says, Bani Prabh ki sabko bolle. Gurbani talks with everything, direct relationship. You have a direct relationship with Vaheguru. There is no mediator. There can be no mediator. And that's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji told us. Shri Guru Deve Namekane. I bow in front of Shabad Guru. Shabad Guru Surtatun Chela. Your surt, your mind has to connect with that Shabad. There's no mediator. Nobody can come in between you and Vaheguru. We can directly come and contact Vaheguru because he's sitting within us. Bahar nahi hai. He's not outside. He's within, inside us. Ashtapadi, as I mentioned before, every slok will be followed with the Ashtapadi, 8 pads, 8 steps. Simaro, Simar, Simar, Sukh Pavo. Can they do the Simran of that one Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Guru Name, Shri Guru Deve Name, that Sat Guru, can they Oda Simran Karo? Connect with that light. Now, how can I connect with that light if I don't see it? मैं अगर देखा ही नहीं, if I have not seen something, if I have not experienced anything, how can I chant? Literal meaning of simar is say mar. Say mar means we have to kill ourselves, our own identity, not physical killing. It's killing of our thoughts. Because what we are, the mind, it's just a matter of thoughts. The moment we will be able to kill these thoughts, which is the darkness, which is the ignorance which we have, there will be only light. Manatu.
Rub these and go, baby.
वाहिगुरु जी म्यूट कर लो जी गुरु प्यारे हो
ये बेटे तू बहुत गालियां मार देती है ना फिर मिटतियां नहीं है व्हाई
वाहिगुरु जी म्यूट कर लिया करो जी गुरु प्यारे हो anyway I think there is some question also the voice is breaking is there a connection problem all right okay all right thank you Vaiguru so we'll continue Guru Pyareo so Vaiguru ji always be insightful about the stuff that everybody is listening so whenever we join we try to mute ourselves simro simar simar sukh pavo kal klesh tan mahe mitavo now all these clashes and all these problems will only go away if we will lose our own identity, our ego, our selfishness. Till the time we think that we are something, we cannot connect with one Vaheguru. Maharaj is saying, Simro. Can they bow your head in front of the one, chant on that one? When you chant, your mind should wake up. Simar, simar, simar gur apna soya man jagai. You right now think you are a physical body because you have too many thoughts. Till the time you will not kill your ego, till the time you will not kill your thoughts, you cannot actually remember him forever. Because if I have thoughts, if I have a thought to buy a car, or buy a house, what is going to happen? My mind will always have a thought to buy a car. Only car will come in my dreams. Only the house will come in my dreams. But what if my mind is empty with the automatic thoughts? Then only you will have the darshan of Vaheguru. Then only we can do the justice in this world. By default, Gurmukhs who are able to achieve a state of Simran, which is a very high state. We want to achieve that state of Simran. When we have killed our own identity, when we have killed the thoughts, when we are no longer saying कि मैं कुछ हगा, जो किच किया सो हर किया, everything whatever is doing is वाहिगुरु, I'm not doing anything, मेरा मुझ में किच नहीं, जो किच है सो तेरा, तेरा तुझको सौंप के क्या लागे है मेरा. I have nothing, I am nothing, I have nothing, there is no I. तू करता तू हुआ, मुझ में रहा ना हूं. That when I say tu, that is the true Simran. When our mind will start saying that, that's why we do Vaiguru first. The idea is we kill our thoughts so that our mind should understand. So doing Vaiguru is also a process, is a step towards meeting Vaiguru. But just saying Vaiguru, we cannot meet him till the time we are Sanmukh with the Satguru. Sanmukh as in we are in front of the Satguru. That's why we have to erase the skull and klesh, this all worries and all these anxiety, all these clashes which we have inside us, inside our Sukhmdehi, inside our mind. These 5 things we have to finish them. And how? By doing Simran. It starts with chanting. शुरू कित्थों होंदे सिमरन जी? Chanting तो, जपन तो. Simro, simar sukh pavo, then we will get the real happiness. Kal klesh tan mahe mitavo. Which tan? This is the sukham body. Dehi gupta videhi dise, not the physical body. Although when we will kill these thoughts, even our physical body will also start curing up. But that's not our destination. That's not what we are here for. We are not here to make our Dehi arog. We are here to make our Sukham body arog. Simro, simar sukh pavo, kal klesh tan mahe mitavo. Simro, jas Bisambar ek hai. He's the only one. Bisambar as in the one. He is the one who is taking care of this world. Pure jagnu sambhalan wala. He is the only one. Jas. Jas as in that person, that entity, not a person, that entity. We have to do the Simran of that entity, that Satguruji, who is pervading everywhere. Onu japana. Simro jas Bisambar ek hai. He is the only one. Naam japat aganat anek hai. A lot of people are chanting in their own way. Their own way. The Kirtan Naam is there. Some people say it Ram, Ram. Some people are saying Allah, Allah, Yahuwah, and so many ways, different ways. Rahim, Kareem, Vaiguru, many times. But Maharaj says his Naam, his voice, that Atam Ram, he is the only one. Tarike vakho vakre ho sakde hai, but he is the one. Everybody, because when we are in this physical world, we have to chant in the way we communicated with others. That's why these physical words are there, but they are not exactly the Naam, they are exactly the Guru Mantar, Guru's Mantar. In whatever culture we are or whichever surroundings we are, we get that Naam. Ved, Puran, Simrat, Sudakhyar. All the religious, spiritual scriptures, spiritual knowledge, that Brahm Gyan also came from that Naam, through that voice of Vaiguru, through that Big Bang. उत्थों ही आया सारा कुछ, वो आवाज तो ही आया. गुरु प्यारियो, कोशिश करो सोवो नहीं, अखां खोल के रखो. नाम जपत अगनत अनेक है. When lot of people are chanting his name so that they can connect with him. The idea is to go to the stage of Simran, so that we can kill our own thoughts. Simar, ਉਹ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਈਏ where our ego is no longer there. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ this is the same place, then we will hear that sound, that light, and through that Shabad, the whole creation was created, whole knowledge was created, whole spiritual wisdom was created. And that's why Maharaj is saying it is Sudakir. Sudakir is that Naam, that word, that Shabad, which will make us pure. Ved, Puran, Simrat, Sudakir. All the purity in this world, the scriptures in this world also came through that Naam, that knowledge, that wisdom came through that Naam. Kine Ram Naam Ik Akhir. Can they whosoever got connected with that one word, that one Shabad created. Ik akhir, ik akhir. One word, that one Shabad created this whole universe. Taki mehma kinka ek jis ji basave, taki mehma gani na ave. Kinka. Kinka is a little bit, very little. And even if we get that gyan little bit about the one, ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਦਾ ਗਿਆਨ, one, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ's ਗਿਆਨ, one, he's one. You can call him Allah, Ram. ਉਹਦਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਗਿਆਨ, ਕਿਨਕਾ ਵੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ, little bit, tiny bit, if we get it, ਸਾਡੇ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ, ਜਿਸ ਜੀ ਬਸਾਵੇ in our mind, because that mind is the only place where we have just these doots sitting are active, but naam is not there, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ is not there. ਜੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, Prakash, not just that you are seeing the Prakash, as in the wisdom. Wisdom is there, then only Prakash will happen. If we have ignorance still, if we hate people, if we do gossiping and slandering about people, then that Prakash which we are looking for will not come. First, the Gyan has to come. First, these thoughts have to go away. Kinka is ek jis ji basave, even little bit, if that wisdom will come, ताकि मेहमा गनी ना आवे. कहते they are very, very great people. They are very, very lucky people, fortunate ones. ताकि मेहमा गनी ना आवे. कहते we cannot even describe their greatness. They are so great. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਿਮਾ, their greatness will be here in this world also, physical world also, and on the other side also. Kanki ek dars tuharo nanak un sang mohe udaro. Kende kanki, I need the sangat of kanki, those who have that naam tinka, a little bit of a naam in their mind, in their heart. Thoda ja bhi tinka aa gaya, kinka aa gaya, even a little bit, kende I want. Then I know if I will do their sangat, I can do your darshan. Eka darsh tuharo. Because they have done the darshan. So imagine about a sachi sangat, sat sangat, where even one being is there who has done even the darshan for 1 second in their whole life. Maharaj says he is also great. She is also the greatest. Kende ona di sangat mil jave. So never ever, this is if you are listening to the Naam, if you have seen the darshan of Vaheguru only once, even if you have a little bit of a wisdom, be thankful, surrender, and always remember, Kabir, na hum kiya, na karenge, na kar sake sharir. Ude ne kirpa karti. He has done the grace and mercy on us. Kende, I want their sangat. Main ona di sangat leni. Nanak un sang mohe udharo. They have crossed this terrifying ocean, and in their sangat, in their congregation, I will also cross this terrifying ocean. Sukhmani, Sukh Amrit Prabh Naam. This is the real Sukhadi money. Remember I talked with you about the money? That money which was on the head of the snake, and they used to kill that Nag snake, Ichhadari Nag, and take that money out. The actual money is within you. It is Prabhuji's Naam, the sight, the light and the sound. When the divine mercy happens to us, when we ignorance goes away and the wisdom comes, that is the real Sukhmani, the wisdom of Guru. When we leave our own wisdom, Sukhmani, Sukh, Amrit Prabh Naam, Sukhmani, Sukh, Amrit Prabh Naam, Pagat Jana Keh, Man Bishram, Rahao. This is a Rahao Stukh. In whole Ashtapadi, this is the only one time the Rahao Stukh came. Oh, ठीक है. एक बारी आएगी. Rahao means it's a central idea. Sukhmani, Sukh, Amrit Prabh Naam. If you want a real happiness, then you connect with that voice, with that sound, with that light of Vaheguru, with that wisdom of Vaheguru. Sukhmani, Sukh, Amrit Prabh Naam. Pagat Jana Ke Man Bishram. Remember, we already talked about this. Pagati starts when we listen to that sound. Gurmukh Pagat Jit Sahaj Tun Upje. Then you become a Pagat and your mind will be quiet. Then you will lose your identity. The ego will go away. Pagat Jana Ke Man Bishram. देखो ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਾਰੀ ਗਏ Mar gaye as in our thoughts are dead, then there will be the sukh. Why we have a dukh? Reverse of sukh is dukh, as in the sorrow, as in the pain. Why we have pain and sorrow? Because we have these thoughts. If you will listen to that Amrit Naam, if you will take you, that's a real Sukhmani, that's a real money you want to have. Oh, ardas kar, unne mango, roj mang. Every day ask for that. Surrender yourself. Pagat Jana Ke Man Bishram Rahao. Prabh Ka Simran Garab Na Basa. If you will be able to kill yourself, if you will remember Vaheguru all the time, you will not come in reincarnation. Garab ch nahi aayega. You will not come in pregnancy, meaning you will not come in any June. Prabh Ka Simran Dukh Jam Nasa. All the dukh, all the pain will go away if you will have this wisdom, if you will have this naam. The dukh will go away, the pain will go away. Jams, the angel of death, will not come too close to you. It will run away. Wherever there is naam, the jams are not there. They can't even come close. If you are hearing the naam, jams will not be able to come. That's why in Sachi Sangat, when we are doing Simran, all these bad thoughts goes away. Prabh Ka Simran Kaal Par Hare. You don't exist. Asi exist hi nahi karte. Asi mar gaye. We are dead. Our ego is gone. If my ego is gone, if our ego is gone, तो फिर काल की करेगा? Kaal, death comes, the physical death or any other kind of a death comes to those who thinks they are something. If we don't think the physical body is there, then if the physical body will perish also, how does it matter? We already knew that we are not this physical body. ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਦੁੱਖ ਆਏਗਾ, ਨਾ ਕਾਲ ਲਾਗੇ ਆਏਗਾ. Even in this, when we are in this body also, then also the governor of Maya, that will not be able to harm us. ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. ਪ੍ਰਭ ਕੈ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਾਲ ਪਰ ਹਰੈ. ਪਰ ਹਰੈ ਉਹ ਖਤਮ. ਪਰੇ ਹਟ ਜਾਣਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ. They will run away. This is a hukam of Vaheguru. Satguru Ji, Vaheguru Ji has given the hukam to the Jams and Kal. If my son, my mind, as in us, my son is listening to the Naam, listening to the Shabad, it's seeing me, you cannot come close. You cannot come close. Now, think this deeply. Guru Pyaro, this is very deep. When some people, they say, ਅਸੀਂ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵੀ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ. You are not listening to the Shabad at that point of time. ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਕਦੋਂ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਹੈ? Anhad Shabad we have to listen when our mind has gone in Sahaj. If our mind is not in Sahaj, not in peace, if the thoughts are still going on, then you are not there. Either the home is there or Naam is there. Both cannot be present. Home नावे नाल विरोध है, दोए ना बसे एक थाएं. They cannot be both of them in one place. प्रभ कै सिमरन दुश्मन टरै. Because I don't exist, I don't have any dushman. I don't have any enemy. Because I don't exist. It's only Vaheguru. Everything is Vaheguru. Sab Gobind hai, sab Gobind hai. Gobind bin nahi koi. There's nobody else than Gobind. Then who is the dushman? Mera dushman kaun hoega? Who will be my enemy? There will be no enemy. We become our own enemy. Prab Simran kach bigan na lagay. There will be no problems in your life. Koi bigan nahi paega. There will be no obstacles, no obstructions in your life. Because again, desires are no longer there. Bigan bhi nahi koi aayega. Prab ka simran an din jage. The Gurmukhs, they are always awake. Sad hamesha hi jagde hai Gurmukh. You day and night, your mind will be awake. You will be aware of each and every situation. You will not react because you don't exist. Nothing will harm your ego. That's Simran, right? You will remember Vaheguru all the time because there's light inside you all the time. Prab Kya Simran, by going into that state of Simran. That state starts with Akhri Naam, Akhri Salah. Starts with Akhar. That starts with the physical Akhar, as in Vaheguru. Prab Kya Simran, An Din Jage. Prab Kya Simran, Pao Na Vyapa. If we will do the Simran of Vaheguru, we will become a nirpao, fearless. No fear will come close to us. Prab Kya Simran, Dukh Na Santape. The dukh, the pain will not come close to us. It will not, we will not suffer from any pain. Again, mental pain. Physical pain, if you want, that can also go. But it depends on you what you're looking for. Are you looking for Naam? Are you looking for Vaheguru? Or you are looking for removing the physical illness? Because if you are not a physical ill, if you are not physical, then you don't look for a physical, the problems or the solutions for your physical problem. Prab ka Simran, Sad ke sang. And if you want to do the Simran chanting, here the meaning of Simran is chanting. If you want to do a chanting or if you want to connect with the Naam, the Sukham Naam, the best place is to learn that in the company of saints, coming in the Sachi Sangat. Can they come in Sachi Sangat? Sant Jana Mil Harjas Gayo, Kot Janam Ke Dukh Gwayo. Sarab Nidan Nanak Har Rang. Sarab Nidan. You will get all the treasures and you will fall in love with Vaheguru. Marak de Ranga de Vich. Malak de Pyar de Vich. You will have love with Vaheguru by doing the Simran in Sachi Sangat. We'll start from here, from the third pad of the first Ashpadi tomorrow. Aao ji, Simran kariye. Wah, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Aao ji. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Guru प्यारे सेवा कर लो. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru.
Why Guru, 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 Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru। अंतर्गत सिमरन वाहिगुरू जी। मानी बोले मानी सुने। वाहिगुरु जी हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाही। माया मोह परम पै पूले, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तह मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो सरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो सरनाई। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਖਿਮਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ।